If you lived long enough to know that life has a funny way of sending problems right to your doorstep even when the doorstep isn't technically yours. But he never imagined he'd spend a Tuesday morning arguing on the phone about homeowners association fees for a neighborhood he don't even live in. It all started with a letter, a thick one, the kind that normally comes from the IRS or a doctor's office. Never good news. He was sitting at my kitchen table with my first cup of coffee when he opened it. Inside was a bill for $1,48 2,17 inchian paid hadus. At first, he laughed. He thought maybe it was junk mail or some kind of scam. But the letter was official, company logo, barcode, bright red stamp at the top reading delinquent. He stared at the page and decided out loud, "You don't even have a ha. See, I've lived in the same house for 34 years. No more ha, no more community pool, no more clubhouse, no more board telling me what color my mailbox should be. Just me, my home, my roses, and the neighbor's chat who visits light hay pays rent." So he called the number. A cheerful young woman answered. "Thank you for calling Maple Creek Property Management. How can I assist you today?" "Yes," he sighed. "You sent me a bill, a large one, and unless I've been sleepwalking into a different neighborhood, it's a mistake." She asked for my name, address, account number. He gave her everything. After a few seconds of clicking, she sighed, "Sir, our records show you're the owner of 1123 Willow Ridge Lane." "No more," he replied slowly. "I am the proud owner of one house, and it is not on Willow Ridge Lane." More clicking, more silence. Then she sighed, "Well, it appears you've been added to the HOA roster." "Added by who?" he asked. Another pause. "It doesn't say." "Now, I'm a patient man. I've survived dial-up internet, the 1970s gas shortage, and the raising teenagers. But this was ridiculous." He asked her to remove my name immediately. "Well, I'm not authorized to do that," she sighed. "You'll need to contact the HOA board directly." And she gave me an email address. So he wrote to the board, a polite message, very calm, explaining the mistake. He attached proof of my actual address and the property records. 2 days later, he received a reply that nearly made me spit out my tea. "Our records show you are a property owner. Fees stand until documentation is reviewed. Failure to pay may result in a lien on a house that isn't mine." At this point, he was ready to drive to Willow Ridge Lane with a lawn chair and sit outside until someone confessed. Instead, he took a deep breath and went old school. He printed everything, letters, screenshots, records, and he drove straight to the county recorder's office. The clerk, sir, was an older gentleman, probably close to my age, with glasses perched low on his nose. He explained the situation. He chuckled and decided how trouble happens more than you'd think. He pulled up the property records for Willow Ridge, and sure enough, my name was on the deed, but in tiny letters underneath, it also said, "Recorded in error, disregard." The HOA had only seen the top part. The clerk shook his head. "Looks like someone filed paperwork wrong then fixed it, but the HOA only saw the first version." He printed me a certified correction. "This should clear everything up." He marched back home and emailed the board again, this time attaching official documents. The next afternoon, he received a very different reply. "I apologize for the confusion. The charges have been removed. Thank you for your patience. No more explanation. No more compensation for stress. Not even a whoops, just a short, polite overbud." I'll admit, he was annoyed. He had spent hours sorting out a mess that wasn't mine. But then something unexpected happened. A week later, he got another letter from the HOA. This time, it wasn't a bill. It was a handwritten note from the board president. "Sir, we wanted to personally apologize. We discovered the error was caused by a clerical mistake from years ago. Thank you for being patient while we resolved it. If you ever want to join our association, you'd make a great neighbor." He had to laugh. After everything, they were inviting me to join. He closed the letter and decided, "No more thank you. He liked my freedom and my mailbox just the way it is."